What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Dime, man. We live right here on Jungle Juice Sports. Within the den, Lions just pulled out another victory over the. Whoa, Aaron.
Minnesota Vikings.
Hold on, y'all heard that too?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little.
I ain't hear shit.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but all right, okay, I got that together. But yeah, let's start off with that win, man. I know we was talking a little bit before the show started. We was talking about the Lions secondary. Big Joe, you say you sound like you got something to say on that secondary. Go ahead and
To
start us
say
off.
they just weak. They seem like the same secondary that the Lions had a couple. I know it ain't, but was it last year maybe, or yeah, last year or whatever. They ain't shit. They
uh
ain't nothing.
Well, secondary is a little soft though. My man Branch did get hurt. You know what I mean? Sutton was in there though. We got a couple picks though, but I do agree though. Secondary is soft, and that's something that we got to tighten up. But I
We
believe
better
though we
tighten
got
up.
enough time though before these playoffs, get on the way. I believe we can
Well,
correct
playoffs
some
are next
things.
week.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, they
I mean,
better
but
hurry
I,
up and win.
I've been saying that all year. Saying about the Lions, man, since day one that their secondary wasn't, wasn't the best secondary. You know what I mean? But as long as that defensive line keep playing the way that they playing, man, Only thing the secondary got to do is just tape it up a little bit. Just put a little tape on the cracks, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got to do, man. 'Cause that D line is holding them down, bro. That D line is the most, man. That's the best D line the Lions ever had, bro.
the D line is holding them down though. But I mean, that is putting a lot of pressure on the D line when the secondary is not able to do their job. You
No,
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
people go.
It's putting a lot of pressure on them dudes, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. We got Hutch. I love Hutch. Pro Bowl style type, dude. But you can't, continue to put that kind of pressure on them dudes. I mean, the secondary. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to correct that, and we're gonna have to correct that soon because, as you all know, defense do win championships.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I might agree with that. So, what y'all think about moving forward with these playoffs? If we because it looks like we probably gonna be playing the Rams or the or Green Bay. Me personally, I would probably rather see Green Bay than see the Rams.
oh yeah.
Of course. Oh
But
yeah.
what y'all think?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they play the Rams, they get knocked out first round. Cause it's all, I mean, their offense is potent, man. You know what I'm saying? And Matthew Stafford is not one of those quarterbacks that you could put a weak secondary in front of and don't think he's not gonna pick them apart. And they got Cooper Cup too.
I
I
agree.
hope they don't play the Rams, man. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I think.
I think it'd be real dangerous though to play the Rams as well. I think this is an environment that Stafford is comfortable in. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't think he'll be phased at all, man. So it'll be just like really coming back to the crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Stafford. Just like Jared Goff, he may throw a pick or two.
They
You
ain't
know what I
shit.
mean? But he still got that arm. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh
That
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
he could take a team downfield quickly, especially in 2 minute type offense. We've seen that with him here.
Yeah.
So um so I wouldn't want to see the Rams. I'm gonna say, man, give me Green Bay all day long.
You
Yeah.
fake love, huh?
Yeah,
You take baby
Yeah.
love.
yeah.
Yeah, I might agree with y'all on that one.
Did that shit.
So I'm
I
having a
did
little
that
bit
shit.
of technical problem over on my end. I don't know y'all can't really hear it. I got to keep putting myself on mute because I'm getting a little feedback. But
Okay.
Well, on our end, you sound good. We
okay,
don't hear
cool,
no
Yeah, we good.
feedback.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. So you're good.
Yeah, because all I hear is the Rams playing the 49ers
And
Yeah,
you know what?
right
That's a
now.
good game though coming up though too.
all
Yeah.
right. So with that game though, because I don't think if the Rams lose, where is that going to put them? Y'all know?
But
Uh,
that's gonna
I
knock
don't.
them out, out of wild card contention
If they lose,
if they lose.
Nah,
because I don't know, because I know that they benching Matthew Stafford for this game. They ain't playing their starters for this game. That's what made me kind of think, well, they might be in. You know what I'm saying? They might be locked. They might be locked into the playoffs. So I don't
I
think that.
think they are.
Yeah, that's what I
Are
thought
they
too.
like
Yeah,
they're the
yeah,
okay. Okay.
yeah. They
I
locked
didn't
in.
know. I didn't know that they were locked in. I thought that they were still like
I thought
trying
there's
to
a
fight
wild
for a
card.
spot. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought as well.
Okay. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a word earlier this week that they wasn't playing Matthew Stafford.
Well,
Uh,
they
if they, because that's what made me think if they ain't playing Matthew Stafford, they must be locked in.
Yeah, right. Or
Shit.
they stupid.
Oh, they right. You know what
yeah,
I'm
or they
saying?
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, but well, I guess we all wrong because that head coach, he know what he doing. Sean McVay, he know
Oh
what
yeah,
he doing.
Yeah.
yeah, he a good coach too.
Well, that
Yeah,
game
he's a
starts
damn
here
good
in a
coach.
minute.
But I just think that man, man, like cousin said, man, about that secondary, man. I think in the off season, man, we got to get us a veteran safety. You know what I mean? And a veteran corner, bro. Because the ski, I mean, we got good secondary schemes. We just don't have the players to pull it
The
off.
Yeah,
personnel.
right.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
have the
you know what I'm
personnel.
saying? They just don't have that, man. You know what I'm saying right now, man, because they get so close. You feel me? And then they'll blow a play. You know what I mean? So I don't, man.
So you
It's
know
gonna get
what?
tougher, man.
On paper, everything looked somewhat attractive. When they
Yeah,
brung Sutton in, they
right,
got C.J. Gardner. When they got Brant, in the draft, things were just looking promising on paper. It just looked it good. But now, as the season is playing out, you starting to see a lot of cracks
right.
in the whole scheme of what they thought was good for at first.
Yeah.
I'm seeing right now, and everybody's seeing right now, we're gonna have to revamp that and probably, I'm not gonna say go back to the drawing board, but we're gonna have to revisit some things though quickly.
We got to, because they can't play man to man right now.
No,
You know what
and
I'm
that's why.
saying?
And so, and good point. And this is why we are always in this zone situation
Yeah,
and getting beat.
exactly.
Getting beat.
I
So,
agree.
I hear that.
Yeah, and I mean one thing I'm gonna give the secondary a little bit of credit. They know how to get them takeaways too every now and then. You know what I'm saying? That worked out because I think what they did get 2 picks in this game. Of course, they was towards the end where things really. I mean, kind of. I ain't gonna say the game didn't matter, but they kind of held it down to get those takeaways, so we can get that win and didn't let Minnesota score because they was coming back to score again.
but
Uh,
at last, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Don.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead. That's all I
No,
was
because
saying.
I was going to say though the last pick though. See, I ain't gonna give them too much credit because
No,
the
no.
last pick had more to do with the defensive line getting
That's
pressure.
what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And so,
yeah,
that fell in his lap
yeah,
for the most
yeah,
part. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So again, I don't want to give the secondary too much credit. You know what I mean? We still got some work to do in that area. I
yeah.
don't want to say a win is a win, but we did get the win. And hey, look, we gotta get ready, for our first playoff game.
yeah. As
And
long
see,
as
you
our
right.
defensive front can keep doing that, you know what I'm saying. Keep disrupting. Don't let the quarterback get settled. Get in there and do what you got to do. Just disrupt the QB. We should be good because like you said, that one kind of fell in their lap. But if we can continue to do that, that'll be a boost for the secondary as well. You know what I'm saying?
And once you really,
Let them keep having a shootout over our secondary. Because once teams really figure that out, that's our which teams probably already know that that's our weakness is our secondary, and
oh yeah,
launching that ball. You know what I'm saying? Then it's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly,
yeah,
man. And then too, saying the quarterback he can't show, saying too many of his flaws in the playoffs, bro. You know what I mean? Because that last sack of the game that he took, That was a dumbass sack. He didn't even have to take that sack, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, just step out of the pocket a little bit, man. You
Yeah, he
feel
ain't no
me?
runner.
Bro, he just
Well,
folded, man. You know what I'm saying? It just took it. And the sack I'm talking about is at the 8 minute mark. You know, it's at the 8 minute mark. It was 8 minutes, 29 seconds left on the clock, bro. He didn't have
Yeah,
to take that sack. Throw the motherfucker out of play. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. See, this is what I was saying, man, about quarterback play when it comes to the Lions in the playoffs, because they going against better quarterbacks, they're going against better
you know,
defenses, and they special teams, bro. The Lions special teams a jack, man. Can we get past the 40 fucking yard line off
They
a
did
kickoff
pretty,
return, bro?
they did pretty good, I thought, to with this game.
Man, they did okay. They did okay, man. But I need for that to be consistent, just like the defense. You gotta have two consistent phases. It's always good to have three phases of your team playing at the top of their game, right? But if you can get both two phases of your team playing at the top of their game, then you own something. And for the Lions, right now, it got to be defense and special teams.
yeah.
yeah, but they played better than what they have been doing.
I give them that.
Yeah, I thought special teams was out of scale of 1 out of 10. I give them an 8 today.
Right now, see what you
Yeah.
said. You said today,
Well,
today.
yeah, I
Now,
mean, if
about
they
the rest
worked
of the
on
season?
something, if they worked on something and they were able to correct whatever their issues was, and that's what the result of what the issue was, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. I
Then
get that.
moving forward, if they can keep playing like that, then they'll be good. That's why I get them an 8. But
Yeah,
as
I don't
far as
really.
defense, it's the same story with the secondary and with the D line. They out there doing what they got to do, but that secondary got to step it up.
Do that.
And
Now
Yeah,
I
I
man.
believe that's probably the only really the only thing that I can see that can really hold them back from really going all the way, because you know
we ain't gonna
we got a
fall
lot of
short.
we got a lot of good pieces at the skill position, and if everybody is healthy, and this is another thing, because as you see, Laporta went down.
Hmm.
Right.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
Laporta went down,
Yeah, man.
and that's something for us to be concerned about. So
Hell
you
yeah.
know, we got to be healthy, though. You know what I mean? And if we
Right.
can be healthy, you know what I mean, though we have issues in this secondary, we still might be able to make a push. Now, will we be able to get over that hump? I'm not going. I ain't gonna
What you
say for
mean when you
sure.
say make a push?
Well, meaning like as far as being able to contend for a Super Bowl. Like
I don't
now
really
I'm just
see that, bro.
now I'm just
Why,
I I
why y'all laugh?
believe.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, see, I believe that what we have right now, we have almost enough to get over that hump. I'm gonna tell you something. It's the effect, just like when the Pistons had got Rasheed, when the Pistons got Rasheed, and right when they got Rasheed, that's when they went to the championship. And it was like Rasheed was that missing piece that they needed. I believe that it's kind of the same way with the Lions. We got almost what we need. We just missing that one ingredient to get us over that hump.
Of
A
course.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey man,
the same quarterback we possibly gonna be playing in the first round.
Right. Right.
I'm
Hey,
just
so
saying,
you know
Justin
what?
man.
Fields. That's who it is.
We'll be able to see if it was the quarterback or was it the system.
Well, you saying it right now.
We'll
You
see.
saying it right now.
I don't think
You
it's
know, man.
success.
I'm gonna tell you right now. It's the system, right? It's the system, because, like I man, look, golf is average at best, bro.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying. He's
Yeah, he's a
good for.
secondary quarterback all day.
I'm okay. He's good enough to start for the Lions, and I'm gonna keep saying this. If he was that good, Sean McVay never would have traded for Matthew Stafford in the first fucking place. You understand what I'm saying? You don't give up a franchise winning quarterback. You just don't, man. Nobody do that. in the history of the NFL. They get rid of a franchise running back. They get rid of a franchise receiver, but quarterback, no way, bro. Because they come a dime a dozen. They're hard to get. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean? So
some players don't fit into every organization. You can have a franchise quarterback, but he may not be the franchise quarterback for this franchise. You know what I mean? Everybody fit
I
in a
ain't,
different situation.
So
I ain't
who
really
do you
trying to.
think we need
I
then?
ain't trying to hit. I ain't trying to hear that. Only
Dallas,
reason
I
why,
mean Dallas.
only reason why I'm saying that. Only reason why I'm saying that because I watched Green Bay let a Hall of Fame quarterback go, Brett Favre, and he went to they rival and beat their ass twice. You know what I'm saying? At home and in Green Bay. So you know what I mean. So if Aaron Rodgers wasn't ready at the time, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But even though he ended up turn out to be a great quarterback, but you just don't give up on great quarterbacks, man.
Well,
And we got a comment here from Caleb Joseph Live. Let's not forget he got to the Super Bowl, so we can't just say he's butt.
that
Everybody
I
want to
mean,
pull that. Hold on, cause let me say something real quick, man. Because every time I say something about Justin Goff not good, everybody want to pull that shit out their asshole, and he took the Rams to the Super Bowl. We know that, but he didn't win. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get the job done. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I
That's
got
my
you on that.
argument.
I got you on that, but that's a different team. So if you can get you there, you know what I'm saying. Hey, if you can get you there, then he should be able to win the game too.
For the Lions, man, just to be in the Super Bowl, I don't care who the quarterback is. That's a damn great defeat by itself.
yeah,
You
I
understand what I'm
agree.
saying? Just to make it there, man. You know what I'm saying? With any quarterback, that's damn good for the Lions, not for any other organization that that you always see in the playoffs and stuff like that. It's not good enough.
Yeah.
Right,
You feel me? It's just not, bro. I can make this argument all damn day.
right.
Okay. All right. Well, real quick, I just want to switch back to the injuries real quick. So how y'all
Yeah.
feel about them letting the starters play?
Ooh, what as you see, man, Laporta,
Dan Laporte,
went
really.
down, and he's a big part of what we do. You know what I mean? So kind of scary. I'm gonna say this. I probably, to be honest with you, I probably would have set starters down, man.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I
Because
really
now keep in mind, I believe if you would have set the starters down, looking at
They
this
would have
game
lost.
now, we would have lost this game if the starters didn't play.
Yeah.
We'd have lost.
Exactly.
well,
The
but
starters is all we got.
but we already got our spot in the
Man, shit.
playoffs. All right, and we're hosting that game. Okay, I want to get a good turnout, man. I want to have all my starters rested and probably, the ones that are banged up getting back healthy
Yeah, but
so
we didn't
that.
know. Yeah,
Oh,
I
well, no,
hear that.
I mean, I got you though, but what I'm saying is now in hindsight, when you look at it, we got Laporta down. Again, Laporta is a big part of what we do. And
Yeah.
so, you know, that's all I'm saying.
But they
You
still
know,
fight for seed. But they still fight for seeding in the whole NFC, right? I mean, what they'll be what, like number what, 3, number 2?
third.
What they'll be?
Well,
Well, right now
number
they
two
three.
is probably, yeah. Right now they three, right? So I think two probably gonna be out the door because Dallas and Philly is gonna have to lose
Right.
for them to get number two. So that's probably likely not gonna happen.
Right.
Right.
But that,
So
but that's, but you know what I'm saying. But the answer, down question. Yeah, you start if the motherfucker healthy, you put his ass out there on the field, man. Cause the season's not over yet. Even though they made the playoffs, they clinched their
got
division, but they
uh
still fight for seeding. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if we had took care of business in Dallas and won that game, then this game you could afford to actually leave your starters on the sideline because you don't really. I mean, you still had a chance. You still got a chance technically to get that number two seed, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying you would have had it
But you,
had you went down to
but
Dallas and took care of your business, and
but
then this game really just didn't matter.
but Don, when you say that go down to Dallas and take care of our business, uh, like okay, though we didn't win the game came down to a bad call.
Yeah.
We still got the extra point. To me, I consider ourselves, winning that game.
Oh yeah. I
You
mean,
know what I
everybody
mean?
does
Yeah,
naturally.
but
I
on paper we
naturally
didn't.
naturally we I'm gonna say that all day that we won that game, but on
Yeah,
paper and officially we didn't win the game.
I
So
got you.
therefore, that's still considered a loss and that's taking you out that second seed position. But if they would have when not like we said last show, penalty aside, they had too many chances to take care of business during that game and they didn't do it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. I
And
got you.
it came down to the we all know about the penalty. I don't want to get into that. We all know about
Right,
what
right,
happened.
right.
You know, if they would have won that game, they could have set the starters out this week.
Yeah,
Well, Don, also, Don, if they just would have, passing up those points, man. They're passing up those field goals, man. So that's what really did it to them,
that
bro.
yeah, that
You
kind
know
of
what I'm
hurt it.
saying? When you like 33 yards away, 35 yards away, kick that motherfucking field goal, man. You ain't got to keep going for the fourth down all the time. No, those points adds up. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, the points that they lost by, those was the field goal opportunities that they passed up. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely,
They could have won that game easily, man. At least by 6 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So, they can't do that. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say that because in the playoffs, you pull out all the stops to win. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying, when you got an opportunity to take the points, man, and I'm hoping that Dan Campbell, did, a little bit of self-checking about that last week, bro. And not do that shit no more. Take the points.
Right.
He ain't gonna stop that shit.
But that's who we are. That's the
That's
makeup.
yeah. That's what I was about to
That's
get
who they
into
are.
too.
Yeah,
That's
that's who we are. That's
exactly.
our makeup. You know what I mean? And I do like that aggressiveness. It's almost kind of like the bad boys mentality. So I like it.
Well, it
You
was
know what I
like
mean?
Donovan said. You have or boo one of y'all. It's you have to pick and choose when to do it. You understand? You can't do it all the time. You can't.
You can't, bro. You can't, man. Because teams
Well,
are teams already gearing up for that shit. That's they
well,
game plan is to play against your ass 4 downs. Go
And
ahead,
then
Cuz.
kind of going and then going back to go ahead,
no,
Mark.
no, no, no. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Well, I was about to recap from last week, but if you want to finish up your
No, no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, even going back to the end of that game last week, when everybody was like, "Well, all right, you got the penalty, you should have just kicked it at that point." You got to think about like the aggression and how angry they was at that moment that they did
Right.
everything that they were supposed to do, but the ref came in and took that away. At that point, you like, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? That's your mindset right then and there. Instead of you don't want to kick and go for a tie, you're trying to win it. You know what I'm saying? And looking back at it, because I was mad. I was mad about it. And I was saying that they should just, go for the two instead of kicking the field goal. But that second time, after they got that second penalty, I would have probably kicked the field goal just to go to overtime and see
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
right you did.
and see
I
what it
would have.
was. But when you in that moment and you so angry, I probably would have did the same thing he did. No, we're going for the win because you pissed off and you ready to win the game, but you can't go off of aggression like that.
But you know what though? To me
Right.
though,
Not
it was
knowing that the
still
ref had
to me it was
completely
still
the NFL
okay
sold up.
because even though they went forward the one time that got called back, they had to go forward again. They do the little trick play or whatnot. Um, they still executed that play. It just got called back.
Right.
You know
Right,
what I
yeah,
mean? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like to me,
yeah,
to me, that's the bigger picture. You
yeah,
know what I mean? That they went out and they did what they were supposed to have done.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And they scored. We all see that. It's just
yeah,
how how that happened, whatever, whatever
yeah.
though. But
Most
um
definitely.
but that's just how I look at it. You know.
It definitely was a win.
Yeah.
Well, it was a win and a loss.
I
Like I said, man, like I said last week, cause all in all, don't leave it up to the refs. You know what I'm saying?
got. Well,
Go out,
I got you.
go out there and take those points, man. That way, no matter what happened,
I
your
got
ass
you.
ahead three, 6 points. You feel me? No matter
Right.
what,
Right.
you still got some security behind you to make it difficult for the other team. You know what I'm saying? So when they get the ball, man, they gotta score. They ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? You ain't
Yeah,
gotta be worried about the referee trying to help them
I
out and all
got you.
that. Yeah. Put the pressure on
Good
their
point.
offense, man, and make their ass try to beat you by scoring.
Yeah, good point.
You know what I mean? So I mean that's how I see it, man. But I'm just gonna say, man, Dan Campbell, man, he deserved to be coach of the year. And if he don't get coach of the year, it's totally screwed, bro.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me? 'Cause this
I
dude, man,
agree.
he brought this team. He brought this team from shit. Excuse my language. He brought the Lions
Shit to
from shit to
sugar.
shit. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't shit. And he dug
Hmm.
their ass. He dug their ass about the grave, man. And he got the city on fire. Everybody loving him, man. I'm feeling his energy. You know what I'm saying? He got me back on the Lions bandwagon just a little bit. You know
Just
what
a
I'm
little
saying? He
bit.
making just a little
Yeah.
bit, man. You know what I'm saying? He making it exciting for for the city. And
Hey,
hey, man,
Memphis.
I wish him luck. And you know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, man, go for it, man. Go for it, Lions, man. You know what I'm saying? The field goal. Take those points.
Man, the
You
Lions got
know
the whole city rocking. The Lions even got the murder rate down in the city.
it.
The niggas too. The people too
Everybody in a
My
good
man.
mood. Look,
they watch
Dang.
the
everybody in a good
game.
Everybody in a
mood.
good mood.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right, they watch the
hey,
damn game.
hey, cause
Right.
they know, man. Hey, look, nigga, cause we will burn this thing down,
Hey,
nigga,
but
for
look,
real.
Man,
last Saturday they I think it was two people died after that bold ass the refs and shit.
no. Hey, but look, I got a question though, man. I got a question for the panel, right?
Yeah.
Tell me what y'all see happening. And don't give me that Detroit Lions answer fan bullshit. I don't want to hear that. Tell me the truth. All right. Tell me honestly, man. Honestly, what do y'all see happening for the Lions going forward? You know what I'm saying? Within the next week or two.
Uh,
I'm gonna say it depends on who they playing because if we get Green Bay, I feel like they're gonna come out and they're gonna dominate Green Bay.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out and dominate Green Bay just because they know they better than Green Bay. First off,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they're gonna be mad about Thanksgiving, and they're gonna be mad because they want to get back to Dallas. They want to play Dallas again.
Oh yeah. For
So
sure.
that's three reasons. You know what I'm saying? Even if they get the Rams, I feel like they're gonna still take that aggression and put all they can into winning that game as well. I'm just be nervous about Matthew Stafford because we know what that dude can do towards the end of a game. You know what I'm saying? He'll make things happen. That's why I
he
really would
will.
rather play Green Bay than play the Lions.
Love is pretty good too.
He
Go
ain't
ahead, big guy.
Matthew Stafford better than Love though.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, big guy? What you think?
Me, shit.
Yeah, you.
Well, I think that they have a better chance with Green Bay, but Love kind of scares me because I think personally he's a better quarterback than Golf or Matthew Stafford because he moved and used his legs when he got to, and that's the kind of quarterback you don't want to deal with for the Lions. The defense is okay, but the secondary ain't shit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
That's why I say Matthew Stafford because Matthew Stafford ain't running. In Love, he runs, but I believe in our defensive line where they should be able to stop
contain
him.
them.
I feel like they should be able to at least contain him. See with Matthew Stafford, his strong suit is that arm throwing it.
Right,
And our
Oh
secondary is
yeah.
our weakness. So what you
right,
got? You got a strong and a weak. What's gonna happen? You know what I'm
right.
saying? At least
Yeah.
with our
But
defensive line,
but
I feel like they should be able to stop Love.
Go ahead, cuz Mark. What you got?
but you know what I was gonna say though, Don. I believe because Matthew Stafford is not a mobile quarterback, when you got dudes like Hutchinson and stuff running after you, he gonna make you move, man.
Yeah,
He gonna make you move. Now, Matthew Stafford is not a good quarterback
He had the
throwing on
arm,
the run.
yeah,
He's not a
but he
good
do got
quarterback
the arm.
now. But now, like Matthew Stafford, back foot got to be planted. He ain't good throwing on the run, man. So I'm just anticipating if we get pressure off that D line, make him move, it'll make him make mistakes and throw a pick. We know he gonna throw a pick. He good for that. You know what I mean? If we can keep that pressure on him. I'm just hoping that if we can keep that pressure on him, make him move his feet and make him make a mistake and throw some picks.
That
That's what
Now,
I yeah.
now,
That,
now
I hear you.
on the opposite end of that, it's going to be the same way for golf. Maybe even worse because you got Ed
I
McDonald
got you,
over there. You know what
got
I'm
you,
saying?
got
He's a
you.
one man
Absolutely.
wrecking crew.
That's right. That
You feel
but
me? I
but
mean, this man played like Reggie White. He get through double teams, triple teams. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard for golf, bro.
but now it's all about who got the best offensive line.
And that would be the
Detroit.
Rams. I like Detroit,
Who
man,
who
but
who who, who
that
protecting their man? Who protecting their boy?
well, it might
That
be
that, that
neck. They might be neck to neck, man, because they both get knocked around. To be honest with you, but I
hey,
would give the edge on the quarterback play to the Rams just because what Don said. Even though Matthew Stafford not a running quarterback. But his eye game and his arm is so fucking strong, man. And don't forget too, those passes y'all see Patrick Mahomes throwing, Stafford been doing that shit.
yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Little
Go sidearm
sidearm.
boy,
Yeah.
sidearm 20, 30 yards down the field. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So hey man, I would give that game to the Rams if we have to play the Rams, right? But if the Lions got to play Green Bay, man, you better go ahead and mark that as a dub because we winning that game. You feel me? There's
Yeah.
no way that the Lions is going to lose that game to Green Bay. You know, what I'm saying considering what just for every reason that Magic said. You feel me? Everything that happened on Thanksgiving, and they thinking about getting our paws back on Dallas. You
Yeah.
feel me? But you
Yeah,
can't think that. You can't think like that if you got the Rams in front of you. I'm
yeah.
just saying,
Yeah.
man. It's a
Yeah.
different
we'll
mindset.
see.
So
What
we got a guest
what
trying to join us real quick. He's been commenting a
What's
little
up?
bit. Yeah,
okay.
Caleb Joseph joining the stage. So Caleb, what you've been listening to a little bit what we've been talking about. What you think the future for Detroit is with the playoffs?
I feel like the playoffs is gonna be. I feel like the playoffs is gonna be very exciting for us. I think right now I'm more so focused on if we go against the Rams. I feel like we 1-1 with Green Bay right now, so I got a good feeling about going into Green Bay. But I don't have a good feeling about us going into the Rams with Aaron Donald being a defensive tackle, and our O line isn't people that I don't think they can stop Aaron Donald consistently enough. So
Exactly.
I feel like going into this week, going into practice, I feel like the O line coach got to be he got to be on that. Like we got to protect golf because golf is gonna throw
Yeah.
some picks under pressure, and
Oh
we
yeah.
can't have no picks in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
Oh,
point
that's
though.
it. Hey, man, we need to keep him on the show a little bit more often because he talking about language. So y'all see, I understand y'all Lions fans, man, but hey, man, I mean, just keep it real with yourself, man. That old line cannot slow down Aaron McDonald. There's, don't get mad at me because I'm just telling the truth, man. But there's no, hey,
uh,
Caleb, I agree with everything that you just said, man. And I just want to say, come on back on the show next week, bro, because I need some help, man. They be trying to kill me up here.
He a Lions
uh,
fan. He a Lions fan.
Yeah, I'm a Lions
uh,
fan.
yeah, see, that's
Oh,
what I'm talking about. My man.
okay. My man.
Yeah, oh
All right,
man.
well,
Is
that's
that
all we
good?
got for the end of this one. Y'all want to do some final thoughts? So we kind of just touched on that a little bit.
Yeah, well, I
You know,
got some final thoughts, man. I just want to say, man, even though I sit up here and I talk my crap, man, I'm rooting for my city. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting, I'm rooting for the Lions, man. I know they're not going all the way, but man, oh man, what a story it would be if they did. That's all I got.
The Lions and the Browns.
What you got? What you got?
You never know. This fake ass shit.
Hey, well, you know what? Hey, man, I'm happy, man, that we able to just even have conversations about, the Lions being in the playoffs. So hopefully, man,
Yeah,
they clean up some things, man, and we can get our first win in the playoffs. So, hey, they got a good chance. We just got to get back healthy, and hopefully, man, next show we have something real good to talk about, man.
for sure.
Did that.
My final thoughts is hopefully the Bears win today. I feel like we should have rested our key players because regardless we was gonna be number three. I don't see Dallas losing to the Commanders, but it is what it is. I feel like we just got to go into practice in that kill mode. Dan Campbell know what to do, and we just got to hope that these young guys just step up in these tough moments.
Yeah,
All right, and I'm gonna just kind of just say what I've been saying, man, and stick to the goal and use that aggression from last week and move that into the playoffs. And just no matter who the opponent is, y'all got to see the end goal, man. I know they want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get to Dallas so bad. Use that as a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
right,
If
yeah,
y'all can use
right.
that aggression, knowing y'all can possibly get to Dallas if y'all win this game, then y'all need to do that. Because
yeah.
I know they want Dallas. They want Dallas bad, and I want Dallas bad too. So I'm right
Yeah,
there.
me too, man. Because
I
I
don't
can't
want
stand the Cowboys.
Everybody want
I don't
Dallas.
want Dallas.
Ew, punk
No,
ass.
I want Dallas again, just because
They
we are you look, just look what they did at home.
they
They was
cheat every
blowing
time we go
teams
against
out
them.
at home.
They
They didn't
do.
blow us out. They didn't
But
blow
they
us
I
out.
know they just cheat every time we go against them. We
Every
had Calvin
time,
Johnson,
man.
they cheated.
Yep,
Last
exactly.
week they
Man, I
cheated.
was thinking about that early. I was thinking about that shit early.
Well,
You're right.
That's
if
America's
that
team.
happens again, then I don't know. An investigation needs to be held at that point. It's
Hey,
just
look,
something going on.
Dallas is bold. TG Jakes is bold.
Uh, this ain't even platform for
Right.
that one.
We ain't even talking about
Man,
that.
hey, but they from the same hometown shit.
You need to stop.
Dallas.
My man.
Hey,
All right, y'all. Well, that's all we got for this show. Next week we're gonna be back in the playoffs. We're back in the playoffs. Yeah, we're gonna be back in the playoffs. It's been so long.
for sure.
We was in the
Yeah,
playoffs. So we'll be back in the
1991.
playoffs next week. First playoff game at Ford Field ever, which
Yeah, boy.
Ever.
which blows my mind.
Right, right,
So
right.
just be on the lookout, man. We may do something a little different next show round.
Yeah.
I honestly think we should go on post game. You know what I'm
Oh,
Okay.
saying?
yeah,
Or
that'd be
pregame.
mad.
I'm sorry, pregame. We should go on
Yeah.
pregame and give our predictions, and we'll have a little bit more. Who we playing. We can talk about that game a little bit more
For
once
sure.
everything
Let's
is set.
do it.
So maybe we can do that, and then go
Yeah.
on at the end of the game and give a little
Yep.
recap to the game. So
For sure.
just be
Yeah,
on the
buddy.
lookout for that. Make sure you follow Within the Den on Twitter. Follow Jungle Juice Sports and subscribe to the Jungle Juice Sports YouTube channel for the latest Within the Den. Other than that, we'll catch y'all next week. We up out of here.
Peace.
Peace.